So 3 days of like a refrigerator or lights in your house, like with just a couple light bulbs or whatever.
Well, it's more because you see this generator doesn't put off any harmful exhaust. It has no carbon in its exhaust. The exhaust is 250 degrees. That's enough to practically cook with, you know. And this reaction is 150 degrees. It's enough to heat your water up. So I could wrap this hose around a tube to make water 150 degrees, keep it that way. Then this would be enough to heat. Then you get your electricity to run your lights. And so this one system to run a house off of just aluminum. And like the physicist said, well, then you got aluminum oxide down here, you got a byproduct, right? Well, I can take this aluminum oxide, which is pure aluminum oxide. It's white, metallic, and it's in a solution. It's aqueous in here. It looks like metallic milk, and I call it a milk of Melchizea.
So, Steve, what do we do next to make this happen? Okay.
Well, I'm showing this to the world. I'm about to put this on YouTube today after class. And I want people to start to experiment with this. Do the experimenting I did. I got this far. This is like a bicycle, the Optimus Racer, the simplest thing, you know. The bicycles we have, sure they got some bells and whistles on them now, but basically they're the same thing we've had for 100 years, you know what I mean?
So, you may make a fortune on this, right?
I'm giving this to man. This is for man, for man.
We start with our class?
Yeah, everyone can make this. Ford needs this. They have a hydrogen engine that the government's not letting them use because they have to have their hydrogen in a pressurized container, and they made the engine for a bus, and they won't let that pressurized container be in a bus.
How much money can you make off this?
Well, like I said, the first one I made only cost me $10, and they're worth $100 easy. Right. And when you put them in your vehicle, like if you have a vehicle that's running off gasoline right now, if you put just a little bit of hydrogen into your oxygen intake, it increases your gas mileage like you wouldn't believe. Doubles it instantly, triples it, you know, once you get good at it.
Right.
And this is a simple system for everyone to learn. There's a lot of energy in catalytic chemistry, and it's fun. The first column in the periodic table are the alkaline elements: hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, cesium, rubidium, and francium.
Good.
All of those elements will do this. I could just put sodium alone up here instead of aluminum and water here and do the same reaction. Any of the alkali elements will do this. I don't have to use aluminum. I can use silicon. Anything that oxidizes. Silicon is sand. That's pretty common, pretty cheap. Okay. Silicon dioxide is quartz. Quartz is piezoelectric, pyroelectric. We use quartz. It's a valuable thing. So I'm turning sand to a valuable product. I'm not making a waste product that's destroying the earth. And matter of fact, if you bring me my milk of Melchizea, I will turn it back into aluminum and sell it back to you at the same price as scrap aluminum, $1 a pound. And the sun will put that, will turn it back into it myself. I'll make a solar array, a negative pressure solar array.
Steve, I have great faith that this will proceed according to your...
Obama could install this right now, put half the country to work right now. Everyone in every city could make these for every car in our country right now.
Who has some advice for Steve on how to make this happen? What should Steve do next? Yes, what should he do next?
Wait, shouldn't he get a patent for his idea?
All right. Will you get a patent for this, Steve, and make this happen?
I don't know that I believe in intellectual properties, and I think that's one of the problems. For instance, they invented this battery. It's an aluminum magnesium battery that's like 5 times better than the batteries that are on the market. Great benefit to humanity. The oil company buys the patent for it, 51% of the patent, puts it away, don't let man use it.
Yeah, is that
that
right?
should be illegal to discover something of great benefit to humanity, then not let anybody use it or charge for it. You know, that's not the way the universe works. If the sun charged us for its light, we wouldn't be here.
you go get the patent for Steve and we can have the patent office and get a patent for this.
I can take this drawing to the patent office, give them $100 to get a patent pending, but it doesn't matter to me. I'm not that possessive. I want everyone to have this. Only the inventor can patent it.
I tell the question in there. I tell the question in.
Oh, Burana?
Can Burana go?
Burana,
No,
yeah.
you take Burana, take Steve down to the patent office and make this happen.
I can look up the procedure.
Because of procedure, you take him down to the office.
Actually, let's see.
Steve is either a prophet or a genius or a babbler. I'm still not clear, Steve.
That's all I want is my name. I'd rather.
That's all you want. You don't want the money for this.
No, I just want it to be called the Melchizea Reactor. And the people that make these, since it's not really a plumber or an electrician, to be known as possibly Melchizedeks.
All right, Melchizedek. The order of Melchizedek.
Yeah, the order of Melchizedek's well, you see, the order of Melchizedek is like sunships. Suns don't charge for their energy. Suns produce more energy than they consume. Yeah. It's not like, oh, let's hoard everything for myself or consume as much as possible without giving anything back, is not the natural order of the universe. Yeah. The natural order of the universe, the order of Melchizedek, is to give way more than you presume.
Right.
And that is sonship. That is what sons do.
Now, Steve, I want you to talk for about 10 more minutes more. I know, does anybody have any questions for Steve so far? And if you keep her off the subject of hydrogen, I'd be most grateful.
I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on something. So I want to preface my question by saying that I genuinely respect this approach that you've taken, like following your heart, as cheesy in Hollywood as that phrase sounds. Like, I think the world would be a better place if more people did that, really. But at the same time, and I know St. Francis sort of took a similar approach too, and he gave up everything, any material thing, and he was solely dependent on the kindness of strangers to get by, to eat. But at the same time, it's like, for people like you, to survive, there have to be people who are manufacturing food, and there have to be people who
Okay, in the
sell
dog
light
kingdom,
bulbs.
which dog does that?
Sorry?
Which dog has a job in the dog kingdom, or the bird kingdom, or the fish kingdom?
Yeah.
Which one has the job?
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Which, in the plant kingdom, which plant has the job? Only in the human kingdom we have to have that way? Why is that? Why are we so different than every other single life form in the universe?
Yeah.
Why?
Yeah. Maybe just the way we do it is off, like it feels like an obligation or something,
Maybe we got up on the wrong foot a long time ago
Yeah.
and forgot the true natural order.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And I'm just saying, like, you can't, not everyone can
And
just
if
give
it-
up everything because we all.
And animals can't hoard. Man has a pack rat hoarding thing about him. He wants it all. And he wants it now. And it doesn't seem to matter what suffering it causes to the next man, as long as he's got it all.
Well,
And that's not natural. And that's where one of the ways we've gotten away from the order, the true order.
Well, I think it's the difference between competition and cooperation.
Okay.
Now, the human beings, I think, are naturally cooperative.
So the point is not to be unproductive, the point